Hello and welcome back to my Let's Challenge of Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception. In the last episode we started this Let's Challenge and we completed chapters 1 and 2 for the loss of no lives and for the gain of 2 lives. So thankfully we have 2 lives now, and we're going to start this chapter 3 second story work. So we're sneaking into the Cartagena, I guess it would be Cartagena in Spanish, but anyway. Sneaking into the museum late at night, and we're going to hopefully use the key that young Sully had made to break into the display case containing the ring, Drake's infamous ring, and that weird dial thing. So anyway, yeah, we got more platforming to do. There are multiple routes around here, actually, I'm pretty sure. So, for example,
There it is.
we get to here, we should.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah, so we can drop down here, actually, and we can go around here. I think you can actually enter the lower end of the museum. But yeah, so what we're looking for is we're looking for that, which is a treasure. And then I think what we'll do is we'll enter. Thankfully that door isn't locked. I mean, it'd be awkward if that one was locked. So before we finish this little section, we want to grab that treasure there, and this treasure over here. And we want them to pop in, and then what we want to do is head here, and we'll get another cutscene.
Whoa.
Damn it, kid.
Why, Victor, look who it is. The filthy little stray that made off with your wallet.
Come on, son. You haven't got a chance. Just hand it over.
Now, the ring.
What ring?
That's right.
Who do you think you are, boy? You're nothing but a filthy, cast-off little beggar. You're not fit to touch these objects.
What the hell do you think you're doing? He's just a kid.
Stop him!
And so we have our first little chase sequence. You've got to head up here. If you head down, I'm pretty sure you get caught pretty much immediately. So yeah, you just want to keep running around. Drake's I mean, let's be honest, he's a terrible thief because, I mean, you know, he just didn't run away when he could. But anyway, so we're going to get out. You're going to see a guy pop up over there, which means that we can't head that way. Instead, you've got to head down here and jump. So we want to make our way around here, get back up to the roof, and now we'll start getting shot at. Oopsie. We're going to make our way across, and then we've got to do this. Thankfully we get through that section okay. We're going to get down here, jump up here. And we're going to get a lovely little helping hand there from Sully. And then we got to climb up here. Jump over. School break. So now we definitely need to jump here. So more guys will follow us. We've got to get out the... Oh man. Screw that. It was not my fault. See, that's what I expected to happen. To block it off, but evidently you're not meant to go that way through, otherwise that guy blocks you off. So anyway, we've got to keep running. Sully's going to do a job of sort of taking out the various guys around who might well shoot us, so he's helpful. This guy's going to fall straight through that glass, which is really, really helpful. Next, we want to get over to here. And then you want to jump over here because there's a guy who will run down and catch you if you...
Look what we have here. Whoops. You all right? What are you shaking for? Just close your eyes. This won't hurt a bit. Come on. You okay, kid? Relax, kid. We're safe here. Go on. Suit yourself. You don't want it.
What do you want from me?
A little gratitude would be nice. I did just save your ass back there.
Thanks. But what's in it for you? I mean, you're a crook, right? You gotta have an angle.
You are one piece of work, kid. What's your story, anyway?
Look, mister. No offense, but I don't even know you.
Easily remedied. Victor Sullivan. This would be the part where you introduce yourself. Okay. Suppose you tell me what's so special about that ring.
It belongs in my family. I'm just taking it back.
Passed down from Francis Drake himself.
That's right.
I don't know how to break this to you, kid, but Drake didn't have any heirs. No children.
Well, not with his wife back in England, anyway.
Okay, good point. Let me see it. Come on, kid. If I was going to take it from you, I would have done it by now. Thank you. So, what is this? Parvis?
Sic Parvis Magna. It means greatness from small beginnings. That was his motto.
Yeah?
You see, Queen Elizabeth gave it to him in 1581, when he got back to England after circumnavigating the globe. That's when she made him a knight.
You sure as hell didn't learn that on the streets. How's a kid your age know Latin?
The nuns sort of insisted on it.
So, like a boarding school.
That's a nice word for it.
Okay, then. So what was all that business with the ring and that astrolabe thing back there?
Why don't you tell me? You're the one working for him.
Look, kid. A client wants something, I obtain it. for a price. I don't ask any questions. It's just a job.
Look pretty friendly to me.
Yeah, well. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I'm fired.
Okay, look. First of all, that was no astrolabe. It's some sort of decoding device. Check this out. On his way around the world, Drake sailed through the East Indies. Only he says that it took him 6 months to get from here to here.
Yeah, so?
So it doesn't add up. He was way too good a sailor for that. It would have taken him a month, tops. He was hiding something. Something big.
How big?
Like secret mission from the Queen big. Like millions in plundered treasure that hasn't ever been recovered big.
That big?
That big.
And that decoder has something to do with it.
I would bet my life on it.
Oh, swell. And Marlowe's got it.
Won't do her much good without the key.
So it's a stalemate then.
For now.
So you still haven't told me what your name is.
And you still haven't told me what you want from me.
Okay. Look, you got talent, but you got a lot to learn. You stick with me and I'll teach you a few things.
Thanks. But I'm doing just fine on my own.
Yeah, clearly. What do you say we try this again? My friends call me Sully.
Nathan Drake. Nate.
Drake, huh? Okay. I see great things in our future, kid. Great things.
Bigger. All right, lads?
Oh, thought you were going to put a silencer on that thing.
Sally, you've got no sense of drama.
Right. All right. Well, that racket's going to bring the cops any minute. Get the hell out of here.
Could have pulled a couple of those punches, Charlie. What do you mean? I hardly touched you. You headbutted me. All right, all right. I got a little swept up in the moment.
You were the one who said make it look realistic.
Better stay on his good side.
All right, Broadice, look sharp. They're coming your way. Don't lose them. Told you they'd take the bait.
How long do you reckon before they realize this is a fake?
Who cares? Finally flushed them out.
Now we just follow them back to their hole.
You realize you're making everything sound good. Let's get moving.
Hurry it up, Nate.
Shit. The filth. What?
This way.
So you do need to move fast, just because the police can catch you if you don't go. Obviously, I do love those cutscenes there. I think the cutscene with young Drake is brilliant. Young Drake and Sully. There's a lot of nice little touches. There's like a bit where like Drake reaches for Sully's beer instead of the soda that he got in, stuff like that. It's really, it's just lots of lovely Naughty Dog touches. And yeah, so and obviously Drake couldn't have died. It would have been a very short game had it been the case. But nope, we just have lots of more stuff to do. So we're going to continue with the London portion of this game.
Wait, we can get around this way.
Yeah, right. Or we could just use a little muscle.
Oh. There's the thought.
And so we climb up here, and that should be near enough. Ah, yeah, we
This
got
thing
it.
over there.
I got it.
Finally, that treasure pops in. Yeah, again,
Mate, we haven't got all bloody
it
night.
does look like the treasures are really the only issues that we have.
What the hell? Come on, move your lazy asses.
So it's the end of that little brief section. We're going to get another cutscene and then more platforming.
You should be more careful with your head, you know.
Good evening, lads.
All right, darling.
Looks
Looks like hell spit you two back out.
It was a thing of beauty, Chloe.
I went off without a hitch.
You're unusually quiet. What's up your bum?
Oh, well, Charlie seemed to enjoy himself a little bit too much for my taste. My ears are still ringing.
Oh, for God's sake.
Helps if you have something in between. Oh, looks like I missed out on some fun.
Yeah, you did, actually. It was very, very cathartic.
Yeah, that's funny.
Do you have any trouble?
Easy peasy.
And you're sure they didn't see you trailing him?
Not a chance.
So, which door's Scary Poppy's hiding behind?
Behind that one there. The green one. They drove in ages ago and it's been dark ever since.
Think they're still in there?
Well, I haven't taken my eyes off it. And no one's gone in or out.
Think these are really necessary? I mean, it's not like they're expecting us.
Don't underestimate these blokes. They're not messing about.
Hey, we're just gonna sneak in and we sneak out. Just like that.
Yeah, fair enough. But any trouble, you shoot first and ask questions later, all right?
Man, I was sorely tempted to just pick up that briefcase back there and walk.
Yeah, you got a lousy poker face, man.
Hey, trust me, that's nothing compared to what we're on to.
Yeah, well, at my age, a bird in the hand.
Ew.
Didn't I tell you?
Oh, please. Look, I just hope you're right about this.
So obviously we get the introduction of the sort of the four characters that we'll stick with for the first section of this game. This was suffering from framing issues.
We're not gonna just barge in the front door and find out.
No, we can't afford to waste time standing here.
So obviously we're going to be the one to sort this out.
You're right up there. Yeah, sorry about that.
I will say something. I don't like Chloe's new model for some reason. Is it just like compared to Uncharted 2, it just looks weird to me. It's the same with Elena as well. I suppose it's slight spoilers, but we do see Elena later on in the game. And yeah, just those two models, they just don't. Like, I really enjoy. I think Nate's model looks really good. Like, I think it's a good change from the Uncharted 2 for some reason, but I don't particularly like. I just don't like Chloe and Elena's. It's just so as it happens to be. So anyway, we're going to enter here.
Where did it go?
And there is a treasure just behind us. You might have just very briefly seen it sort of glint. The way you get to it is by moving around this way. I'm a bit worried there. I'm annoyed that we lost that life in chapter 3. That's really annoying. Just that guy in the house blocked our route. And there's nothing you can do about it once you sort of... You can't afford to slow down in that section. So yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get some more lives. Anyway, we climb up here, we climb around, get to here, down. We should be able to do the whole of this next chapter. Maybe even a little bit of the following one. We sort of want to get to there's some nice sort of cutscenes we can get to.
Where the hell
It's
did
quite a
we go?
cutscene heavy chapter. I think, is there a treasure up here? Yes, there is. Yes, there we go. Good. So, still doing a good job of finding treasures, which is nice, and we should now just be able to open up the door. Oops.
Give me a hand with this.
Yeah. Got it.
Anybody see a car? Because I don't see a car.
I don't understand.
Damn it. You sure this is the right one?
Yes, the green door, I'm sure.
Nate, we are losing time here. That damn briefcase is looking better and better.
All right, come on. They didn't just vanish into thin air, right? There's got to be an explanation. Spread out. Look around.
So what we're going to discover?
We're here, all right. I can still smell the exhaust.
You're obviously going to see these tire tracks.
Tire tracks. Still wet from the rain. Looks like the car turned here.
And then it's going to stop just here, and you're going to notice sort of a weird sensation.
check this out.
And once you stand on the right one for Nate,
Some kind of mechanism.
which is this one up here.
4 tires, 4 points of contact. Sully, stand right there. You two, like there and there. All right, everybody, on 3. Ready?
And?
Well, this has got to be it.
And then when you look around, you can look up to space
Wait,
here.
for light. Sully, aim your beam at the wall. Like headlights.
Well, abracadabra.
Nate, just who are we dealing with here?
Oh, there's only one way to find out. We'll track the car. You head back to the van.
We'll try and stay in radio contact. I'll let you know when we get through to the other side, all right?
Wherever the hell that is.
Just be ready for anything. Might be a quick exit.
No doubt.
She's the best driver in the business, you know.
So I've heard.
Nice little reference there to the previous games. But anyway, yeah, so now we're going to head underground.
Well, I think we agree this is more than a little weird.
Who the hell drives their car underground?
Oh, well, let me think. Someone who doesn't want to be followed. That's just a guess.
Smart ass.
Looks like they bored straight into the old service tunnels.
So we're going to head down here, and first thing for us to do is be introduced. I'm just going to very quickly adjust this. I much prefer this being much faster. We can shoot off that lock and open the door.
Come on.
Got another little sort of
You should be able to squeeze
scripted
through
event.
here.
Lead on, McDuff.
What? Lay on. It's lay on, McDuff. Come on,
Right back there?
Yeah, just keen on the old tight spaces, that's all.
Just keep moving.
Who the hell is McDuff?
Is there no bottom here in this?
So we're going to head down here, and now you're going to get a scripted event here where if you try and take cover, they're going to realise because of the because you make the noise behind the with the planks of wood. So anyway, yeah, you want to take these guys out pretty fast.
Thanks.
I think if you miss a few shots, there's like Sully and Cutter will be like, "Did you forget how to shoot?" or something along those lines. But anyway, yeah. So now we want to continue to take out these guys. Headshots are obviously useful. I'm pretty sure there's obviously there's trophies for getting a set number of headshots in the game and stuff like that. Bingo. Obviously saves ammo and all that sort of stuff. If you try and take these weapons, they'll argue that you should keep the silencer, and indeed you should.
Okay. Tunnel's right below us.
Ooh, actually, is there a treasure in that room? Just give me a sec. Yes. Is that a treasure? Or is that? Yes, it is. Good. Glad I remembered that. So anyway, we'll continue onwards. This chapter, I believe, is the chapter which contains the strange object, or the strange orb, or whatever it's called. The thing that is just a precursor orb from the Jak and Daxter games. And if we get that, that's another life, which is really good. So yeah.
That is a long way down.
So, you can see there's a treasure up there, which is the precursor orb, and then there's another one, I think, in this area as well. I don't know exactly where, but yeah, so we've got to get over to there. So, this thing, these are slippery, and if you do start to slide down very fast, you will actually, you will just continue to slide, I'm pretty sure you'll let go and die, which obviously no one wants to do. So you do just want to be very careful here as you make your way along. Where is that other? So if I just use this is a much easier way of doing it. There it is, down there. Okay. So yeah, so we want to move along, down, jump across,
Careful, it's slippery.
climb back up. Then drop and slide down. So there we go. That's a very successful little bit there, obviously, just getting another life and all this sort of stuff. So now we're going to get some new guys. Sorry, some more enemies here. I'm pretty sure we can take these guys out with stealth kills. If we're lucky. Here they come.
Okay. Ready when you are.
Okay, right, well, for some reason.
Christ, have you forgotten how to shoot? What the hell's wrong with you? Quit scribbling around.
Yeah, not entirely sure. So evidently, I thought you were meant to wait for them to walk by and then you can stealth them. Evidently, you're just meant to wait until you can shoot them. No harm done in the end, which is good. Now we want to climb up here.
The ladder.
Yeah. Looks like it's jammed though.
So naturally, we're always the one who obviously has to do everything. We'll get up here.
Looks like there's some sort of gate up there.
So now we've got to do quite a lot of sort of traversal. I'm pretty sure there's another. Yeah, there it is up there.
How about you, Cutter? A little help here?
So this colour's going to help Sully up to hit this other switch, as you can see. It's just there. So we're just going to get to here, wait for it, and then we can trigger this.
Ready? Pull. Okay, Charlie, come on.
Come on. There we go, finally. So we continue through the path.
It's too far to drop, though. We'll break our damn necks.
So that's the way we're meant to go. I'm just going to check.
It's a dead end.
So now we can head down
Down here.
Where are we headed now?
Charlie, who the hell are we dealing with here?
So we reach chapter 5 on an underground, but like I said, there is a good series of so yeah, there's a good sequence of cutscenes that we really want to reach. But as you try and lift up this, we'll find out that we can't lift it yet.
You know where we're moving?
Wait. It's a counterweight up there. Looks like it's stuck. One of us should climb up there and see if they can dislodge it.
Good idea. Guess who?
So naturally, Nate is the one who obviously has to do all the platforming. Well, it wouldn't be fun if we were just waiting for CPUs to do stuff, but now we're it. So we're going to shuffle through here. It's a good thing that Nate is completely fine with heights, because I certainly wouldn't be okay with doing all this.
What was there?
So we're going to shuffle along, get to here.
That ought to work. Hi.
So we're going to move over to here, let that ride itself up, and we're going to climb up here through the scaffold. Again, another scene where you definitely would be glad. I'm glad I'm not Nate here. I would not be able to do this.
Shit, get down.
We're going to move our way through. So I'm pretty sure Cutter and Sully just take care of these guys as they walk. Yeah, there you go.
Good morning. Thanks for having our back.
I don't know why he says that, given that we did nothing to help them there. But anyway, what we can now do is we can shuffle along. We'll get to some chandeliers that we can clamber over.
Hey, there's Marlo's car.
All right. From here on, no more guns.
So that's so obviously if you had the silenced pistol, if you were using it, it would become unavailable to use just then. But yeah, we shuffle round once more. Drop down, and there we go.
Hands up.
We must have taken a wrong turn somewhere.
Yeah, is this King's Cross?
Don't move.
Obviously we can stealth behind this guy and stealth kill him.
Oh, well done, mate.
Boy.
So, next, is there anything else in this big area? I always seem to think there is, but I'm not sure there actually... It's like, I want to say there is, but I'm not sure there actually is, as it were.
The hell kind of place is this?
I'll just try something else.
Train station or something.
Yeah, but it's got to be almost 200 years old.
So it's nothing, it doesn't look like there's anything around here.
Things can't get any weirder.
Some weird sort of globe-esque sort of thing. And now what we'll do is we'll just continue to move through. And this is the first stealth kill section. We get to here.
Get back. Take them out quietly.
See, we can take those guys out.
Nicely done, boys.
Come on. They must have gone through here.
And we get even weirder.
This stonework.
Looks like Tudor. 16th century.
What?
This place is really starting to give me the creeps.
So nothing more around here, I don't think. But what we will do is, yeah, we're nearing the sort of the end part of this chapter.
Up this way.
Quietly, Nate.
But before we do finish this chapter, I'm going to want to grab a few little treasures and stuff. And we've got a couple of cutscenes as well. Namely this one.
No, seriously. Who are these people?
I'm not interested in your excuses. He was a loose cannon and you should have known.
Yes, it is regrettable, but
Not regrettable, sloppy. Your poor judgment could have cost us everything. 400 years of searching. Finally, Drake's secret will be revealed. What is this?
I don't understand.
a forgery.
What? That's not possible. I verified it myself. This isn't a ring.
Really?
I held it in my hands. I saw him put it around his neck. This doesn't make sense.
We've been duped.
Cutter.
Uh-huh. You men stand guard and stay alert. We may have been followed. You, come with us. Find them and bring me that ring. I don't care how you get it.
So we're gonna stealthily take out these remaining guys who are over here. We can vault over cover and then just drop onto this guy to take him out. We'll automatically move into cover, be able to stealthily take out this guy, and that should do it.
It's quite the operation that they're going in.
So, I think there are some treasures in this room, but first of all, we are going to do the next little cutscene, which is here.
Look at all this stuff. Ew.
Nate, focus. We haven't got much time here.
Yeah.
What are you...
My God, do you know what this is?
It's a book, mate. There's a lot of them in here. It's a library.
It's not just any book, wise ass. It belonged to T.E. Lawrence. You know, Lawrence of Arabia.
Yes, I know who he is.
This was mailed from Dorset on the day of his motorcycle accident. May 13th, 1935. They must have killed him once they got their hands on it.
They...
Yeah, they, them, whoever these people are.
Oh, what a lot of rubbish. It was an accident.
Witnesses saw a black car run him off the road.
Guys,
Oh, what? So it was like a big cover-up.
Maybe.
Nate,
What?
that thing that you have been waiting 20 years for?
Here we go. L O H D N. Huh.
What is it?
It's long hidden.
What? Shush. No shit, long hidden. Are you kidding me?
No offense, mate, but your ancestor was a right arsehole.
Just shut up. It's an anagram. Golden Hind. The Golden Hind.
Drake shit.
Yes. It's a clue. It's gotta be something hidden in this room. Alright, spread out. See what you can find.
Obviously very convenient that it's got to be in this room.
What the hell are we looking for anyway?
The Golden Hind.
Could it be a model? Maybe a painting?
It's gotta be here.
Could be a Buckland Abbey for all we know. Buckland Abbey, it's a place you've never been there. Well, there's a chair there made from the wood of his ship.
So we get Apprentice Fortune Hunter, sweet. So we get another trophy there for getting that treasure. And then obviously the big thing to this is to get to that. So if we were to open up Drake's journal, you'd be able to see a nice big picture of the Golden Hind. And this is the figurehead from his ship. And we're going to grab it.
Oh, shit.
And we're going to end up trying to take out some of these guys.
They're here. Take cover.
Nice headshot there. Nice headshot there. This is going to break. Sorry for the text just popping in there.
To Arabia.
Hey, we could use a little help here. Come on, mate, let's grab the dribble in the second dish.
So anyway, we do want to be careful here. So these combat sections are really sort of like the first point at which we can probably lose lives, certainly in this chapter. But this is pretty much the end that we're going to have.
We're running out of ammo.
Grab their weapons.
So I'm going to grab, actually what I can do is I can very quickly grab I can grab 2 trophies here. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to grab one called Rolling Ammo Master, and the way you do that is you collect ammo 20 times in a row while rolling over it. And the easiest way to do this is just to grab two weapons and just continually roll over them like this. And it's sort of a cheap way, but it's an easy life, and easy lives are pretty golden for us at the moment. So as long as we grab this. There's some more things we do want to do in this room as well, but first of all we have to exit this room before we do them. Where's it gone? That silenced pistol has just disappeared. Oh well, we're going to actually have to pay attention to that for the start of the next episode, because we are not going any further. What we're going to do is we're going to head up here very quickly, and there are a couple of I think there's one trophy we want to get, and a treasure as well. So the first treasure is located somewhere in this area. There it is, down there. So just on the floor. We can pick that up. And then the trophy we want to get is Ride the Crocodile, which literally just is stand on this crocodile. And once you do that, that's pretty much everything we want to do in this episode, I think. In the next episode, we'll obviously continue on with the game. We will make our way out of London and progress probably into the next area, which is the France section of this game. But we have, I think that makes 5. So we've got 1 treasure, 20 treasures, strange relic, Ride the Crocodile, and a quick study. So we should have 5 trophies to go with 1 life lost because of the reset in chapter 3, which is unfortunate. But yeah, so we should have 4 lives, which is really cool. I hope you have enjoyed this episode, and I hope you will join me on the next one. Things obviously will start getting a bit more intense. We'll have a lot more battling, a lot more gunfights, and yeah, we'll just have to try that a little bit harder to stay alive. But I hope you have enjoyed this episode, and I hope you will join me on the next.